What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Straight Briggs here, continuing. Let's cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do. We're on the jam station. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money Making Wednesday. Today's the day, man. Celebration of life of the GOAT himself, Money Man Mitch, man. Here in Sunnyside, Las Vegas. We'll be doing it at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So hopefully we can see y'all here. If you're here in Vegas, Aria Lobby, we'll see y'all there, man. So that's what I got going on today. But also today, man, we have a huge 11-game NBA card, man. I done cooked it up. I'm ready to get you guys the information you need to know, how I'm feeling, and hopefully we come out green on the other side, man. All I ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Wednesday. Yesterday was the bounce back day I needed in the NBA. There was 4 games. We went 3-1 here on the jam session. We smashed our NBA play of the day with the Los Angeles Clippers. We trust that team at home, at the crib. The best home team in all of the NBA. They end up getting Cleveland outright at home. It's kind of crazy the 180 we've done on the Clippers from last season. Because if you remember last season, it was fuck the Clippers. Respectfully, pretty much all season long. But they've earned the right to trust them at home. They got it done for us yesterday. Put money in our pockets. Let's do it again today. Let's hit another NBA play of the day today. Again, like I said at the top, man, solid card today. Really solid card. So without further ado, let's hop right in. First game on the board. We got the team from Dallas out on the road facing the Indiana Pacers. Pacers laying 10.5 here in this one. Total 234.5. As a former Mavs fan, I'm here to tell you the Mavs never beat the Pacers. The Mavs do not match up with the Pacers. Rick Carlisle, the former head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, every time his new team, the Pacers, gets a chance to match up against the Mavs, they go out there and ball out. Lay the points here with the Pacers. I think they absolutely kicked the crap out of Dallas. I think the line tells you everything you need to know. Indiana, sizable favorites in this game. Even when the Mavs were at full strength with Luka, Kyrie, everybody on the lineup, we could not beat the Pacers. The Pacers' style of play really causes Dallas issues. We trust Indiana at home. Keep an eye on the injury report in this game. The injury report's a mile long for both teams. Regardless of how it ends up shaping out, though, I like Indiana laying the points at home, at the crib. Keep rolling. We head over to Orlando, where the Magic are 3.5-point home dogs with the Houston Rockets rolling in total 210.5. Magic right now are currently still on the D&B. Here's their chance and opportunity to come off that list. I'm on the Orlando Magic plus the points at home, at the crib. I trust Orlando and Orlando. Houston. We have a problem. I did not like the way the Houston Rockets looked in that last game against the Philadelphia 76ers. And if you come out playing like that full game against the Magic will do it to your ass, especially at home. The Rockets kind of was going through the motions in that Philadelphia game, and I don't want to be laying points with a team that did that in that style game. Orlando still has a ton to play for. Orlando cannot afford to drop games. So I'm expecting them to come out balls to the wall at home. They have a very legitimate chance to win this game outright. We don't trust Houston on the road quite the same way we do at home, even though they were balling on the road earlier to start the season. Magic style spot. Magic's chance to come off the D&B. Magic have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. I would attack the plus money and or the points in my back pocket. Got the Detroit Pistons out on the road versus the Miami Heat. Heat 5.5-point home dogs with the Detroit Pistons rolling in total 219.5. I'm on Detroit. Unless I have a clear and concise reason to fade Detroit right now, I'm just not interested in doing so. And I don't think Miami poses a threat. Miami has been absolutely free-falling since trading Jimmy Butler. This team just doesn't have anything in the tank. And that's just, it is what it is, man. Just look at their last couple games. 116-95 to New York, 125-91 to Memphis. Remember, both of those teams weren't even playing well at the time. Boston kicked the crap out of them. The Clippers kicked the crap out of them. They lost at home to Charlotte. Nothing here tells us to bet Miami, so I'm not betting Miami. I'm on Detroit. Been a solid money-making team. They've done a complete 180. Shout out to the Pistons. We'll lay the points with them here in this one. They've earned that respect. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves laying 12.5 points at home at the crib on the New Orleans Pelicans. One of my least favorite games of the night. Y'all know I hate laying extended numbers with Minnesota in Minnesota. I call the Minnesota Timberwolves the house of disappointment because just when you expect them to do something at home, they never fucking do it. They never do it. So, laying 12.5, we're asking for it in this game. On the other side, though, is the New Orleans Pelicans, a team that's been a mainstay on the DNB for majority of the season. The Timberwolves have played much better basketball of recent, and we have noticed that, and we will give them credit for that. Losing to the Pacers in their last one is not the end of the world. To me, the Pacers are still a really good team. I can continuously tell y'all that. Forced to play this game, if I had to play it, I would lean and lay the points with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm just so done with the Pelicans that I'm off of them. And Minnesota has the personnel to match up with New Orleans down low. And I don't think like the guard play or anything from New Orleans is going to set them over the top. Minnesota, head and shoulders a better basketball team. I hate laying extended numbers with them at home, but there's no other way to go here in this one. Comfortable at home, 5th home game, last 6 games. Give me them house of disappointment, laying the 12.5. We head over to Oklahoma City, where the Thunder Buddies, now the number 1 ATS team in the NBA. Cleveland has been the number 1 ATS team in the NBA all season long. After that non-cover yesterday, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies have returned back to where they belong. There's a reason why the Thunder are our favorite money-making team, and the reason why we've been saying that for multiple seasons. There's a reason it's Thunder Buddies for life, and it's because these boys cash more often than not. And tonight, they're going to show Houston what the fuck they should have did the other day. Lay the points here with Oklahoma City. Don't overcomplicate this one. This might be a 30-point behind the woodshed blowout. Philadelphia's looked okay in a couple spots here recently. Not up against arguably the best team in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, the money-making machine. Thunder Buddies for life. Won't overcomplicate this one. Lay the points with confidence on Oklahoma City. Keep it rolling, man. We got the San Antonio Spurs, 8.5-point home dogs with the New York Knicks rolling in. The Spurs have rolled over and died. Stick a fork in them. They're cooked. I'll lay the points here with the New York Knicks. The Knicks are just head and shoulders a better basketball team, even in their current state. No Wemby, no Fox, no Pop, no Spurs. Not that hard to understand. Wizards Jazz, the Cooper Flag sweepstakes game, the Tankathon game. I'm cool on this game from a betting perspective. Forced to play it, I would lean towards Washington getting the points in my back pocket. 2 bad teams. Both teams want to lose this game. Don't want to be laying points with either one of these 2 teams. You feel me? Small lean on Washington. It's a lean, though, at best. I'm not betting the Tankathon game. My lighting went out there for a second, but I'm back. We got your Chicago Bulls out on the road facing the Phoenix Suns. Suns laying 6.5 here in this one. Total 234.5. Fading Phoenix. Y'all knew this. We're on the Bulls plus the points. I really like the way Chicago has looked post All-Star break. This team has been scrappy, gritty, competitive, and those are the style teams I love putting my money on, honestly. Phoenix is the exact opposite of that. Phoenix goes through the motions, plays with their food for a majority of their game. They're the 2nd worst ATS team in the NBA. Last 2 seasons combined, they're the worst ATS team by a pretty wide margin. We love fading Phoenix here on the Jam Session. And we're just continuing to do that. Honestly, I believe Chicago has a legitimate chance to win this game outright. For as bad as you think Chicago is, remember, the Suns only have 3 more wins than the Bulls do. What does that mean? It means the Suns aren't that fucking good. And the Bulls are criminally underrated. The Bulls look like they're trying to get back to the spot they own. And that's the play-in spot in the East. When you look at the play-in spot in the East, it says owned by the Chicago Bulls. They always there. They will be there again. I'm on the Bulls, plus the points. They may even go and get Phoenix outright. Remember how bad Phoenix is as a home favorite. We keep it rolling, man. We head over to Portland, where the Trailblazers are 4.5-point home dogs with the Memphis Grizzlies rolling in total 235.5. I'm on Portland. I'm still not ready to bet Memphis. I'm still not ready to lay points with Memphis on the road, especially 2 possessions. Portland has been a money-making machine this season. Memphis comes into this game banged up. John Morant will not be out there. They also have a couple other injuries. Portland has some injury concerns as well. Keep an eye on that as the day progresses. But I really like the spot for Memphis here. I mean, not for Memphis, for Portland. Double revenge game at home at the crib. Memphis aired them out both meetings this season, 134-89 and 123-98. I'm here to tell you, though, this Portland team right now is a completely different team than they were then. The two games they played were way back in November on the 10th and the 25th. Bro, we're in March. Like, this is a completely different Portland Trailblazers team. Comfortable at home. This will be their 5th home game last 6 games. Memphis coming off a pretty significant homestand. They just lost to Sacramento out on the road. I'm not in love with Memphis right now. And Portland, flying under the radar, a really good money-making machine, a top 5 ATS team in the NBA. You can make money betting Portland, and it's usually in spots like this where they're low-key being disrespected at home. I'm on the Portland plus the points in the double revenge spot in this one. We got the Sacramento Kings laying 4.5. Sacramento Kings 4.5 point home dogs with the Cleveland Cavaliers rolling in. Cleveland on a second leg of a back-to-back with travel. They were in LA yesterday. They lost. This is the first time all season, I believe, the Cavs have lost back-to-back games. I think they get their shit together today, though. I think they go here and beat up on Sacramento, lay the points with confidence on Cleveland. Sacramento is still one of the absolute worst ATS teams in all of the NBA. They're banged up. Sabonis out for this one. Looks like Cleveland, as of the time of recording this video, it looks like nobody's going to sit. That could be the case later on in the day. That very well could be the case on a second leg of a back-to-back with travel. Keep an eye out on this injury report. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, somebody may sit in this game. I don't care. I'm on Cleveland regardless, though. I'm just letting y'all know because I know some of y'all care about those things. Cleveland, still the best record team in the NBA. Cleveland, still an absolute money-making machine. I think they get their get back. I'm going to lay the points here with Cleveland in this one. Last and final game of the night, ladies and gentlemen, we got my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. 1.5 point home dogs with the Denver Chicken Nuggets rolling in. Total 232.5. Keep an eye on this injury report, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best I can tell you. That's the best I can tell you. Jamal Murray, game-time decision. Nikola Jokic, game-time decision. Aaron Gordon, game-time decision. Christian Braun, game-time decision. Rui Hachimura, out. Luka Doncic, game-time decision. LeBron James, out. A lot of injuries in this game today. Murray Jokic did not play last game against Golden State, so there is a chance they may not play here, legitimately. I'm going to say, though, they were resting that game for this game. That's my thought process. I'm expecting them to play. Regardless, y'all know where I'm at, man. I'm on the Los Angeles Lakers at home at the crib. I think the line here tells you what you need to know. Even without LeBron, even with Luka questionable, the Lakers, we're not even getting plus money on the Lakers at home. Minus 105 is what they're giving us at home. Tells me what I need to know. Lakers winning this game. The dominance Denver had over Los Angeles, that shit is over. That dominance was because Nikola Jokic is the father of Anthony Davis. That's why the Nuggets owned the Lakers in the fashion that they did. That is not the case between Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic. That is not the case. I believe Luka and company do enough today to win this game outright. That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. That's what I believe happens. That's where I'm putting my money at. Put my money where my mouth at. I'm on the Los Angeles Lakers outright on the money line in this one. The Nuggets dominance over the Lakers is over. SGA, PGA, USA. Lakers in 5. You feel me? That's just how I'm feeling, man. I got to come up with a Nuggets one. Shannon Sharp, bro. Come up with a Nuggets one, man. We got to hit that one, too. But last and final game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on the Los Angeles Lakers laying the points at home at the crib. Or they were favorites last night. They were minus 1.5 point favorites. They were minus 1.5 point dogs. This line may be shifting all day. Keep an eye out on it. Keep an eye on the injury report. Regardless, though, I'm on the Lakers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Again, I can't wait to see a lot of y'all here momentarily for the celebration of life of the GOAT himself, Money Man Mitch. 9 a.m. Pacific time, Aria Lobby. See y'all then. Off a great day yesterday, 3-1 here on the gym session. We smashed our NBA play of the day. Let's get hot. Let's do it again today, man. If you think I can do it, hop on something long term. But all I really ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Man, it's been your guy, Jay Briggs. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.